Hey lovely people, so I am currently at the top of the Lawley. I hope you can hear me okay because there's a really beautiful south to north breeze. I've got my back facing it, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Yeah, if you're from Shropshire you know this, everybody knows the Lawley. I love this place, love it, it's so beautiful. Look at that sunset. And then you've got the Wrekin over there, you've got Caradoc over there, and the Stretton Hills all down there. It's majestic. So I've walked up here from the little car park at the north of the hill, barefoot. Lovely, so good. I'm not a hippie, but that connection, yeah, there's something to be said for it. So the reason I'm up here is with the YouTube, because I'm on Instagram and Facebook as well, and maybe TikTok. Not yet. But with the YouTube, it's more of the longer content where people will get to know me a little bit. Now there's a balance between presenting an element of my character and oversharing, and I definitely don't want to be an oversharer. I'm pretty open with my close friends, but not really outside of that. Maybe have been in the past, but definitely not now. But I wanted to discuss why small holding and / homesteading and being self-sufficient is so important to me, and why it kind of strikes a chord. It sounds a bit twee, but just, you know, some things feed your soul and some things don't. Like for me, going on foreign holidays, sitting on a beach, each their own, if that's your thing, cool, but it's just not me. It's just, I'd rather spend £1,000 building a cool chicken coop than sitting on a beach in Greece. Yeah. So I'm one of 7 altogether through various marriages. And my dad had 3 children from a lady before he met my mum. He was married very young, had children very young, and then they separated and he met my mum, had 3 more, me being the youngest, 2 older sisters. And then when I was 1 and a half, something like that, we moved from Birkenhead or Wallasey I think, which is a very built up, pretty run down area, not affluent. And Dad had made a decent bit of money with his businesses and decided to up sticks and move to Wales and do the whole small holding. And we had this beautiful little cottage in the middle of nowhere, and the front garden was just one massive veg patch. And I have these amazing memories of that, and fruit trees in the back garden, and animals. We had pigs and chickens and goats, and we had a bull a few times, and lambs. And I just got these incredible memories of tending to the animals and tending to the fruit trees and the veg and growing strawberries at the front of the conservatory. If my sister's watching this, I'll be like, I bet my one sister will be crying, I guarantee you. And yeah, it was really idyllic. And then their marriage broke down, and it didn't last very long. And I don't know, I wasn't even, how old was I, maybe 7, 8 maybe. It had all come to an end, and I understand why they made the decision to move down there. I don't think it was a particularly well thought out decision, but I understand why they did. And I understand in a certain capacity why the marriage broke down and why they decided to separate. Now, there's some decisions that my mum and dad made that I will never get my head around, and the impact that it had on me and my sisters, I probably will never fully understand. You know, when you kind of think, oh, how different would it be? But to think that it was all bad, it wasn't. There's some really idyllic things, and I think the reason that I want to go back to that small holding lifestyle is because it represents what is or was the best part of, or some of the best parts of my childhood. Having all that space and having, for me it's purpose. If my life is too easy, and I've had this I'll probably cover this in another video, but my life has been somewhat easy over the last few years, intentionally so. And yeah, I'll talk about that at a later date. But I need what I call friction. And I think a lot of people need friction, and you either find it in healthy places or unhealthy places. And if I don't work hard and find it in healthy places, then it seems to just come around in unhealthy ways. And I need that friction. I need things to be somewhat tough. And and homesteading is tough. It's really, really hard work, but so rewarding and gives you this purpose. And obviously I want to do my degree and my master's and my PhD, and then I want to slip into that lifestyle. And you know, I've just turned 40 a few days ago, or like a week ago or so, just over a week. And you know, nobody plans to be single and childless at 40. Well, maybe some people do, but I didn't. It's not intentionally. You know, I'd like to have been married now and had children, but that hasn't happened for me, and through mistakes of my own and some things that are out of my control. But even if I don't have that by time I finish my education, then I'll do it on my own, because it'll still be a rewarding life and it will make me happy. So I said it, I put a little clip on a story on Facebook and Instagram saying that I'd do a few minute video, three or 4 minutes. This is now 6. So yeah, I hope that's not too long for you guys, and gets to know me a little bit better. So I really hope that everyone is in such a beautiful space, both geographically and emotionally, as I am right now.